Let's look at the most bizarre human-animal relationships. Number 1. Detecting explosives. In some countries, specially trained African giant pouched rats are used to detect landmines. These rats are light enough not to trigger the mines and even have a nickname, hero rats. Their training to recognize specific scents associated with explosives allows them to quickly and efficiently identify landmines, helping to clear large areas much faster than conventional methods. Bees are also used to detect explosives. They can learn to identify specific chemical odors, including those emitted by explosives, in a process known as bees biodetection. What's fascinating is that when bees are trained to associate these explosive scents with a food reward, they can rapidly and accurately detect the location of these dangerous materials. This method is not only cost-effective, as bees are inexpensive to maintain, but they can also be trained in a matter of hours, offering a swift and efficient alternative for explosive detection. And finally, in some parts of Africa, researchers have been training African elephants to detect explosives, tapping into their extraordinary sense of smell, which is one of the most powerful in the animal kingdom. This is a more recent development, exploring the potential of elephants in anti-poaching and demining efforts. These gentle giants can distinguish between different types of explosives and even remember their scents for extended periods. However, elephants present a unique challenge due to their size and temperament, making them harder to handle than smaller animals like rats and bees. All these animals have one common characteristic: their extraordinary sense of smell, which allows them to detect even the smallest concentration of particles in the air. Number 2. Saving humans. Next on the list, we have canaries. These birds were once regularly used in coal mining as an early warning system for toxic gases, including carbon monoxide. They are more sensitive to these gases than humans, so if a canary became ill or worse, it was a sign that conditions were unsafe, and miners had to evacuate. This practice became widespread particularly in the early 20th century, and canaries saved thousands of lives throughout their service in the mines. Moving to another example, we have Cher Ami, who was a homing pigeon used by the United States Army during World War I. In October 1918, an American battalion, later known as the Lost Battalion, was trapped behind enemy lines without food or ammunition. They were also under friendly fire as their position was unknown to their own forces. Cher Ami was dispatched with a message to alert American forces of the battalion's position and to stop the friendly fire. Cher Ami managed to fly 25 miles in about 25 minutes to deliver the message. The bird arrived injured, with a shot-off leg and a blinded eye, but the message capsule was still intact. Next on the list, we have the remarkable tale of Stubby, a canine hero who served alongside the American forces during the World War I. Stubby, a dog of undetermined breed, became the official mascot of the 102nd Infantry Regiment, United States Army, and came all the way from a stray to a war hero. His service was marked by acts of incredible bravery and intelligence. He is renowned for having saved his regiment from surprise mustard gas attacks. Utilizing his keen sense of smell, Stubby would detect the presence of mustard gas in time to alert the soldiers, thereby averting potential disasters. His remarkable instincts didn't stop there. He was also instrumental in locating and comforting wounded soldiers on the battlefield. His presence brought not just a sense of security, but also much-needed morale to the troops amidst the horrors of war. Number 3. Unexpected partnerships. Beginning with an innovative approach to marine security, the U.S. Navy's Marine Mammal Program trains dolphins and sea lions for critical tasks, such as locating underwater mines and detecting enemy swimmers. Dolphins use their natural sonar capabilities to find mines, often undetectable by electronic equipment, thereby safeguarding naval operations and saving lives. Sea lions, with their exceptional underwater vision and agility, are adept at identifying potential underwater threats. Both animals are trained to mark these discoveries, allowing human teams to respond effectively. Now for the next example, in parts of Africa, there exists a remarkable symbiotic relationship between humans and wild honey-guide birds. This unique partnership involves honey guides leading humans to hidden beehives. After the humans skillfully extract the honey, a task that often requires climbing trees or dismantling the hives, the honey guide birds benefit by feasting on the leftover wax and larvae. This arrangement not only provides the birds with a much-desired meal, but also offers the local communities a valuable source of nutrition and food. The honey extracted from these hives is a crucial resource, often used for both consumption and medicinal purposes. Next on the list is Wojtek, a Syrian brown bear who was adopted by soldiers of the Polish Second Corps during the times of World War II. This extraordinary bear quickly became more than just an unofficial mascot for the troops. He formed a unique bond with the soldiers, sharing their daily life in the camp. Wojtek's involvement reached a pivotal moment during the Battle of Monte Cassino, where he assisted by carrying heavy ammunition boxes, aiding the soldiers under challenging combat conditions. His strength and surprising ability to mimic the actions of the soldiers endeared him to the entire unit. Recognizing his contributions and the morale boost he provided, Wojtek was later officially enlisted as a member of the armed forces, complete with the rank of private and his own paybook.